I'm Sam McKee, and welcome to Action 8 News. The manhunt is on for video store clerk Maxwell Thomas Fillmore. Mr. Fillmore is suspected of killing several people, although the exact number has yet to be confirmed. Max escaped town earlier this afternoon. Here's FBI spokesman Brant Williams.
Our investigators are currently combing through Fillmore's personal journals.
When Fillmore left town, he apparently just left a handful of items.
These included several journals with names and dates. They have indicated a number of details, not just regarding the murders at Millennium Video Store, but 2 years earlier at Max's college.
Fellow students interviewed from his film class confirm his bizarre behavior.
The guy was weird. I mean, he made the worst movies imaginable and thought they were art.
His student films made me physically sick.
Keep you updated on this incredible story as it unfolds.
What are you looking at, cock?
Hello? Yeah, thanks for getting back to me. Yeah, it's just a miracle that this thing works so close to the house. No, why the hell would I want to get a flip phone? Forget those cell phones. They're a fad. Nobody's going to buy them. Listen, I want to know if I can see Fillmore's place. Come on, Max. Talk to me. Spring 2002. What a great way to begin. Jake and his two asshole frat brothers gave me a shower last night.
You scream once, we come back every night. If you don't, you and me got no more problems.
Now take it! Take it like a man.
Jane seems to be the only one who understands me, no matter what.
You're the only one who ever listened.
You're the only one who ever listened to me.
Sandy is just like my soulmate. She gets me. She understands the films I make. She appreciates me as an artist. Huh.
I have loved your work since day one.
So you think I have a future as a film director?
Oh, yeah.
Often I dream that I'm back on campus with the film class.
I got the whole world in my hands. Come on, what's this?
I thought things were going okay, but Detective Minetti confronted me today. He knows.
How did you do it, Max?
Unfortunately, I have no choice but to kill him.
You were an excellent adversary. Every good movie has one.
Laura Fillmore. You're fucking dead.
Get the fuck off my blanket.
Fuck you.
Dear Jane, you were my first love. And the way my life's going, you may be my only one. When I look back on my life, you're the one thing I always come to. Again and again. Don't worry, I would never stalk you or any such insanity. The police were asking too much, so I had to get the fuck out of Dodge. Just needed some more money. But I soon remedied that thanks to an unsuspecting tourist.
Hello? Oh, hey, Samson, how you doing? I really appreciate you letting me see Fillmore's house. Yeah, and some of the evidence. Sounds like an absolute nutcase. I mean, look at it. It's textbook. Neglect, abuse from his father.
Hey, Champs, look, Big Cheese, how's my boy?
Dad, I want to go.
You have the TV and that new contraption I showed you how to use, the VCR. Got tons of movies there, too, I rented for you. You get scared, lonely, anything, just put them on. They'll keep you company.
Well, he robs the video store, takes the money, and God knows where he went. But at the same time, he is going to run out of money eventually. I mean, what is he going to do?
Make me want to scream. You've always got something to say. Try to broadcast my mistakes to me. Shut your mouth and walk away. Yeah, so breathe the words you need to say before I take your breath away. Don't speak another word today. You know damn well I'm okay. You stick to me
Good afternoon, Miss Hanson. This is Brant Williams from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I have some questions to ask you regarding Maxwell Thomas Fillmore. Brant Williams.
You're sounding rather official today.
Well, I am official now that you made me part of the investigation. I don't know how you talked Merker into it, but I'm glad you did. And officially, I question Jane Hanson today.
You don't think?
Yeah, I think she covered for him in college, and I think she's covering for him now. I bet he's even been in contact with her.
Well, that's a disturbing thought. Why would you think that?
I know he doesn't come out and say it in the journals, but he mentions her and how he loves her. But I don't know. I think he didn't write it down because he was just protecting her in case it was found or something. I don't know. I don't know if any of this makes sense at all.
Look, I gotta run. Call me later.
All right. I'll update you soon.
I'm leaving forever.
Red building, please. Hi, this the RA? Look, Sandy in room 164 just called. Said she was gonna kill herself.
Yeah. Frank, this is Brant. Stay in the house.
What?
Listen to me, stay in the house. Fillmore is outside your house. He's gonna kill you.
Holy shit.
Frank! Frank!
Bye now.
Don't throw another bottle out of the helicopter.
Mzuri-sana. Asante. Na wewe?
worry, the story isn't over, despite all that sad-ass music. From all the money he made in Africa, Max moved back to the States, changed his name, and went into business with someone. Unfortunately, he turned out to be a greedy asshole, and Max was shown the door.
Hey, my man. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Man, it's been a great year. You're looking, like the tie.
Thank you.
Looking good.
Festive.
Man, I just bought a new car. Got a raise. Bought my baby a new diamond ring. We got a racquetball court being constructed on the top floor.
Really?
Yeah, but make sure you stay off the top floor. It's pretty dangerous up there, okay? Oh, one more thing I got to tell you. Tonight's your last night. You're fired. But the bright side is that you can still work this part, do a little networking. And afterwards, if you clean up the party, clean up the office, I'll throw a little bonus your way, a few dollars. Get you to the... Oh, it's not that bad. Come on. No, it's not that bad. Man, you're a good guy. You'll get past it.
Do. Something good has to happen for me this New Year's. Something.
Excuse me. Do you know where the restroom is?
Hey.
Hey, Johnson?
Yeah, we finally got a break in the Fillmore case.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We located his car over in a swamp near Springdale Airport. You ever think we'd get a break on this?
Not in this lifetime. How's the Bureau these days?
Still sucks. How's the PI business?
Still sucks.
Brent, I know you got some friends over at FAA. Is it possible to go back that far in time, like 15 years, to see about the flight logs in and out of that airport? Do they still exist somewhere?
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, just keep me updated.
I will.
All right, talk to you soon.
Holy shit.
Johnson, this is Brandt. I talked to my friends at the FAA and we tracked flights the week Max escaped town. Flights from San Francisco, New York City, and the Cook Islands. We got a hit on the Cook Islands. In the following months, there was a number of break-ins and unsolved murders. And then whoosh, they stopped. I think Max was there, and he left.
Just around the time the murders stopped at the Cook Islands, flights to Africa came up. If you looked at Max's favorite movies, what was on there? Taxi Driver, Jaws, and The Gods Must Be Crazy. People had no idea who he was until I described him. They didn't know he was a murderer. In 2012, he left. But where?
Beautiful, isn't it? Just like a movie. Perfect looking in every way. But nothing is as it seems. Nothing stays the same. Even our illusions are just illusions. You may think for a while that life is a movie you star in. But the truth is, life, like Shakespeare pointed out, is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. You know what? I prefer the reality of my illusions. At least someone truly understands me there, truly gets me. And that person is me.
Remember this place, Frank? How many times did we come here when we were kids, huh? And the days were so long. It's been 17 years since you've been gone. 17 years since, hell, I've been divorced. I'm still wearing the ring. How optimistic am I? We finally got a break on Fillmore. Then he leaves Africa, and it's like he disappeared all over again. I swore to you that I'd find him. I swore to myself. I'm sorry, Frank. I just need another break. Jesus, this guy's a bad filmmaker. I'm not doing myself any good reading about the way Frank died. God.
You were a good detective. You were smart. Use your intelligence rather than your gun. You'll be missed. By the way, I don't in any way condone the murder of policemen. Granted, I hate getting pulled over and shit, but I realize this is very extreme. Sorry. Bye now.
He didn't even get to put up a fight. I mean, what if he did? And that's the way he was. What if Max hadn't surprised him? It's ridiculous to even think about. Frank is dead and I've held on to this too long. Jesus, I need some sleep. A cup of coffee, a blowjob, something.
I was gonna spare your life, but now you're fucking dead.
I see you over there. Yes, you. Come on over before you ride the 7D Dark Ride, and let Zoltar be sharing with you your fortune.
Alright. I wish I'd find Maxwell Thomas Fillmore. Max! Max? My wife always said I never knew how to let go of things. That dream last night certainly proved that. She always said I was a dog with a bone. Fact is, if me and Max ever do meet up, one of us is gonna die. Johnson, this can't be a coincidence. I mean, Jaws is one of his favorite movies of all time. And why the hell would I order a Hooper from Jaws fucking action figure? Look, this might all be nuts, but either way, I just sent it out to the FBI. The only prints on it are mine. So let me know if you come up with something.
Hey, next door neighbor.
Holy
How you
shit.
doing?
What are you doing here, Dave?
What are you doing here?
Just betting on the horses.
Just horses, I'm betting, you know?
Yeah.
What else would I be doing?
Yeah, that's
Hey,
true.
good
That's
to see
true.
you.
Good to see you too.
Those are orange sneakers. You get laid with those?
Well, they're Asics. They're good for my back. You know.
Sure. Okay. All right. Maybe I should get a pair, huh? To help me out? I don't know. I don't know.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I don't know. 14, 13, 12, 11.
You're just counting down, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. Like my life, right? I don't know.
Yeah, we're just counting down to the end.
Hey, you know what? One of my kids lost his Hooper action figure from Jaws. I think my other kid, they were fighting. My other kid might have taken it and put it in your mailbox or something. Did you happen to see it? Fuck.
You are a fuck up. The FBI thinks you're an idiot. And they're right.
Here's to you, honey.
Only coffee saved me the next morning. Until the horrible knocking.
Heck is this? Warmest regards, the FBI. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Jesus Christ. I'll never live this shit down. I went back to Max's campus where all the killing had started, before he worked at a video store and started killing people for not returning their films on time.
Great God, I have seen the light. Your whole life. Do this, do that, say this, say that. Fuck that! I'm gonna be what I want to be.
But the fact is, when I first started reading about Max, I felt bad for him. And I'm ashamed to say that, especially knowing that he killed Frank. But he was neglected by the father who was supposed to love him. He was mistreated by people in college. Don't get me wrong, his movies suck 9 Ways to Sunday. And the one person who understood him as an artist gets bullied into killing herself, not that she was wrapped too tight to begin with. And Jane moves off to France, prospers in art, has 3 kids, married, happy. But where does this leave Max?
Oh boy, just when I thought it was safe to come back to the track.
Dave,
Yeah.
how's it going?
How's it going? I'm alright. A little pissed though, because you remember that Hooper action figure I was talking about?
Yeah.
Still can't find it. I don't know what my kids did with it. And it turns out it's like a rare variant.
Really?
It's like, it's actually worth a lot of money. There's only 100 that were released in the country or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. Now I'm like going nuts. Like, what the hell happened to it?
That's too bad.
It's like I gotta get the FBI involved or something. I'm sure it'll.
That's a little extreme.
Wow, yeah. I'm sure it'll turn out. But...
That's a nice shirt you got on there.
Yeah, how about that? Speaking of Jaws, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
I got this in Disney. I took the kids to Disney. There was actually a Jaws screening.
Really?
Yeah. First time I've seen the theater since it originally came out. So I was with the kids, seeing Jaws. They had this shirt. It was great.
That's just one of those movies I've just seen so many times.
Yeah.
Like it's on TV wherever it is. It stops.
I know, and I wanted to enjoy it, but there was some asshole in front of us that was talking with his wife the whole time, being a prick, and my kid actually kicked his chair, and he got up and he was going nuts on us. Like, are you serious? Like a worse Jaws freak than me, I don't know.
What the hell is wrong with
He was
this
like
guy?
babbling about being in Africa or something.
What?
He was talking about Africa, like random thing he was talking about in the movie.
And this was on your last vacation?
Yeah. What? Hey.
The guy didn't look like this.
That is him. It looks like he looks a little younger there, but that's him.
Are you serious?
How weird, you know him?
Holy shit.
Okay. Bye. I think that ass stole my action figure.
I got to Florida, I called my neighbor, and he gave me the exact name of the movie theater. So I went there. And I showed the employees Max's picture, and they all recognized him. Said he came in quite frequently with his wife, in fact. His wife. I couldn't believe the son of a bitch actually got married. He also went by the name Max Wexler, and I checked it out. I found out that he used to work at a local business. A business where, strangely enough, the head of the company was found murdered.
Hey, I made you! I made you!
It seemed Max was up to his old tricks, but I had a couple of my own up my sleeve. I knew where he lived now, and I was going to take him out for killing Minetti. The next-door neighbor would tell me later that Max and his wife cleared out an hour before I showed up. Like he knew. Max always seemed to be one step ahead. And he was able to have a wife, a life. Everything I didn't have because of my ridiculous obsession with him. Just wanted to kill him for what he did to Minetti. And what did I get stuck with? His old DVD collection. And some stupid movie trailers he made with his wife. Strangely enough, a week later, Max's father, who had been remarried with kids for years, stayed up with his wife and they watched a Jaws marathon. When I got to the last Jaws movie, he turned to his wife and said, "We should have watched the Back to the Future trilogy." Then he keeled over and died. Special Agent Johnson even sent undercover men to the funeral, but Max never showed up. But what Max did do was to send each of his kids a cassette player and a recording. Johnson was kind enough to send one to me.
Before you little shits were born, my father raised me watching movies all day long. Jesus Christ. And worse, I tried to become a filmmaker like the rest of the world. I thought my movies were good. I couldn't help the fact that no one else had any taste and didn't like them. Anyway, that's my warning to you all. Don't watch movies. They change your fucking life. I know you all know who this is. I use the voice modifier for dramatic effect, just to make a point. Have a good day.
Hello?
Right now I'm in a place no one will find me.
Max. Max had disappeared again, with no trace whatsoever, until one day. Boy, that trip last year to Florida to try to find Max turned out to be a waste of time.
Funny enough, I'm right here. With a gun pointed at your back. By the way, nice poster. All right, we're going for a little ride. Feel that?
Yes.
You know where it's pointed?
Right at my dick, thank you very much.
So you were trying to search for me in Florida, huh? Last year, and you failed.
How'd you know about that?
I know. I'm paying attention. Actually, I got married. I'm trying to get involved with a normal life.
You, Maxwell Thomas Fillmore, normal life.
That's right.
Jesus Christ. Here I am. My wife and I split up. You murdered my best friend. Who would have thought you would have been the one with the normal life?
It's time for you to get over that. Things happen. It had to happen. There was no choice. Frank Minetti was a good cop, but he had to go.
Why the hell do you want to come back here, huh? Living in the past. What's the point?
Isn't that what you've been doing?
What I'm doing is trying to find you, kill you, You son of a bitch show up with a gun, you've got the drop on me now, don't you? But do you remember all the good times? All the people you killed? You got away with it too, but you didn't get away with it when you killed people at Millennium Video Store. What did you kill people at Millennium Video Store for anyway?
They weren't returning their movies on time.
So much for Be Kind Rewind, huh?
There's a lot wrong with this world. I make movies, artful movies, but I don't post them online. Don't need that kind of validation. I already know I'm good.
I've seen some of your movies, and they suck. And that's putting it kindly.
You're looking to get killed, aren't you? Is that your goal here today? Because it'll happen.
So you miss campus life, huh? All those people you could kill?
There's a lot about campus life I miss. Namely, Jane.
Well, she did well for herself, didn't she?
She did. I wish the same could be said for Sandy.
I read your journals. I know why Sandy killed herself. And it was a goddamn shame, and I am sorry. But you know, my sympathy goes so far when I think of poor Frank Minetti going to his front door and you bludgeon him with a fucking baseball bat.
It was the only option I had. I had to cover my tracks. Either way, it had to be done. And I apologized to him afterwards.
Apologized after killing him. How sweet of you.
Boy, campus has really changed, huh?
So what do you think you'd accomplish by coming back here, huh?
What do you think you accomplished by investigating me for 20 years?
Nothing whatsoever. You were out having the time of your life, married, and apparently making artful films, not putting them online. And I wasted my time.
Well, don't blame me for your regrets. You could have done something different with your life, and now here we are, and I may have to do the inevitable.
So this is where it's going to happen, huh? The final murder.
First of all, I didn't enjoy murdering. I did it because I had to.
If you could go back, would you do it again?
Yes.
So much time has gone by. I wasted so much looking for you. Don't you still want to show your movies to the world? Isn't that the big thing? You're going to be this great director. Isn't that what started all this off? Or was it your dad when you were a little kid? Couldn't babysit you, couldn't take any real responsibility for you, but made you watch those movies. Good old days of the VCR. Is that it? Movies? Is that what fucked you up?
That's what saved me.
Saved? You call that saving?
From the childhood I had? Yes. And yeah, filmmaking was my dream. Didn't happen, but I fulfilled another dream, and I'm happy now.
You're in love, huh? That's basically the reason you came back, because you know I won't stop looking. And that's why you have to kill me.
I need to protect what I have now.
Was it worth it?
Yeah. Now get out of here. I'm letting you go.
What?
I'm done with killing. Go ahead.
You finally fucked up, Max. My fucking gun.
Boom.
Sam McKee was a great guy, And this sequence was actually shot in the Meadowlands. Here are some bloopers.
Do you want to start?
Whenever you're ready.
What the hell?
Oh! Damn it. I gotta think of a way to get it fixed.
To stay. Hey.
I'm hoping. No, that's too much.
Yeah, I just ruined it now. It was fine where it was.
Yeah, I was coming for you in Florida. And I also had no intention of calling the FBI.
Hey, we got that scene done. Better take a look at this video and see if it's any good. Because social media nowadays and all that bullshit and self-affirmation, everybody's looking to... Bang!
What do you mean, eh? Are you still making movies or something now?
Yeah, but smaller movies, just with my wife.
Oh, porn, there's a future in that. Maybe not.
It was the only option I had. I had to cover my tracks. I even told him as he laid down there. I told poor Professor Minetti and his corpse that I was sorry. It was necessary. I wish the same could be said for Sandy. But unfortunately, she was killed by the people you're saying I murdered for no reason. That one was regretful, and I don't appreciate your mocking.
Apologized after killing him. How sweet of you.
I forgot what I said after that. Do you remember?
No.
Holly carburetors.
Done.
Sorry, stop.
No. So what are you gonna do? Kill me on campus? Where you killed your first person? Am I gonna be the last? Am I gonna be the final murder?
I'm thinking about it.
I'm thinking about Florsheim shoes. It was an accident at first, wasn't it? Then what, you got to like killing? So this is where you're gonna... Fuck. I'm sorry. If you could go back, would you do it again?
Yes.
Boy, that trip last year to Florida to try to find Max turned out to be a waste of time.
Funny enough, I'm right here. With a gun pointed at your back.
What about the poster?
Let's try it again. You know, I walked down this same ramp with Minetti 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
I respected him too. He was an excellent adversary.
Every good movie has one. You wrote that in your journal.
Same old bullshit, but with a new twist to it. Fucking millennials and their bullshit, social media and Facebook and other ridiculousness. Nobody even talks verbally, face to face anymore. It's all over text.
People get offended by the drop of a hat now. It's a whole different world.
At least we agree on something.
I guess we do. I guess we do.
The end.